Hello and welcome to Lesson 2-4. Today we're going to look at variables and equations. Specifically, we're going to look at classifying types of equations, and then we're going to see how to check equations using a method called substitution. So to begin with, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to kind of just make sure we understand what an equation is. An equation is a mathematical sentence with an equal sign. So as you notice here, I have 9 plus 2 equals 11. This is our mathematical sentence, and there's an equal sign here in the middle. Down here, I have x plus 7 equals 37. So although there's a variable, it's still a mathematical sentence with an equal sign. And here, I have variables on both sides of my equal sign, but I do have an equal sign here, so I still have an equation. Now sometimes when you have equations that have variables in them, these are what we call an open sentence, okay? So an equation with one or more variables is an open sentence. And you can see down here we have an open sentence because we have the variable y in this equation. So for example 1, it says to write an equation for the given phrase. State whether the equation is true, false, or an open sentence. So for part A, it says 9 times the opposite. So 9 times the opposite of 5, so that would be a negative 5, is equal to 45. Well, 9 times a negative 5 is really a negative 45, and we're saying that that is equal to 45, and negative 45 does not equal 5, therefore these are not equal, or it's false. For part B, it says 20 minus x. So 20 minus x is equal to 3. Well, here I can't tell if it's true or false because I don't know what x is. So this here is what we would call an open sentence. And again, it has that variable in it. And then the last part, or part C, says 6 times a number. So we'll say 6x added to the number plus x is, which means equals, the opposite of 42. So equals a negative 42. Well, again, we have variables here, so we don't know what this is, so this right here is considered an open sentence. A lot of times when we're dealing with equations, we have to find the solution of an equation. And a solution is nothing more than something that makes the equation true. So for part A, we have to determine, is 30 a solution of the equation 170 plus x equals 200? So to figure this out, I'm going to take this 30 and plug it in for x. So I have 170 plus 30 equals 200. When I simplify this, 170 plus 30 equals 200. So I have 200 equals 200. And because that is a true statement, I'm going to say, yes, this is a solution. Now for this next part down here, part B, this right here, it's giving you the equation. This right here is the solution they want you to test. So for this one, I'm going to take this 1 and plug it in for every t. So I end up with 8 plus 1 equals 2 times 1. If I simplify 8 plus 1, I get 9. And then 2 times 1 is 2. Well, in this case, 9 does not equal 2. So this means that this is not a solution. And then finally, for part C, I have 9 minus m equals 3. It's wanting to know if 6 is a solution. So if I take 6 and I plug it in for m, I'm left with 9 minus 6 equals 3. 9 minus 6 does give me 3, so I have 3 equals 3. And because 3 does equal 3, then I would say yes, this is a solution. For the next example, it says a diver's equipment weighs 35 pounds. The diver plus the equipment weighs 165 pounds. Can the diver's weight be 200? So essentially we have a diver's equipment is 35 pounds, and it says the diver plus the equipment. So here I have the equipment, and I'm going to go plus the diver, or D, equals 165 pounds. So what this is asking is is 200 a solution to the diver's weight? So if I come over here and I plug 200 in, I end up with 35 plus 200 equals 165. 35 plus 200 is 235. So does that equal 165? And because it does not, we're going to say no. The weight, so I'm going to say D, is not equal to 200 pounds. For our next example, it says a tent weighs 6 pounds. Your backpack and the tent together weigh 33 pounds. Use an equation to find whether the backpack weighs 27. So we have our tent, which is 6, plus the weight of our backpack. These are supposed to equal 33. And we're wanting to know if the backpack can weigh 27 pounds. So in other words, does 6 plus 27 equal 33? And the answer to that comes right here. 6 plus 27 is going to give us 33 equals 33. So this means yes, the backpack, or B, can equal 27 pounds. And our final example for today says, a gift pack must hold 20 pounds of food. Apples weigh 9 pounds and cheese weighs 5 pounds. Can the jar of jam that completes the package weigh 7 pounds? So we have apples that weigh 9, cheese that weighs 5. We have to add jam, so I'm going to put J. And we know that we want the whole thing to equal 20 pounds. So when I simplify this, I will always combine my like terms first. So I have 9 plus 5, or 14, plus J is equal to 20. Well, now I'm going to go and I'm going to plug in, or substitute, my jam jar of 7 pounds. So if I come over here and I plug in a 7, I end up with 14 plus 7 equals 20. Well, 14 plus 7 is 21. Does that equal 20? And the answer, of course, is no. So this means that no, the jam cannot be 7 pounds. Please let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a great day.